I love that we start on Haven because I feel like this is going to be a really good barometer for both of these teams. They're both very, very good at this map.
Oh, for sure.
And you're about to see why. Look at the win percentages.
I mean, DRX have only played it the one time, but historically we know how good they are on this map. So don't worry that they've only played it once. You should still have a good amount of confidence in them.
Yes.
But ON SLA2ERS clearly are feeling good about this. This is why it's their first pick. So they're still feeling like they have enough set plays, enough to surprise DRX, to catch them off guard, be able to bring this out first and try to get that win.
And especially since they get defender side, they're really nasty on defense. Now, they're going to triple stack Garage, but DRX, you're leaving King over there with a lot of utility by himself. Flashes and smokes are out, so it's a retreat for King to wait for reinforcements.
Oh, out onto the site. It's just a nano swarm in the default position. That's going to get popped, and they'll just plant off to the side below Heaven. Drone coming around the back. Zest watching for this, sees it. Dart goes out, but it's not going to connect. He's not been revealed. They know that the wraparound is coming through.
Disciplined, methodical retake here, checking their corners, but Botsy gets caught in the lurk.
Zumba all the way back in spawn. He's going to come up with the second one now. Goddead off screen gets Zest. Snack's finally able to find a kill here for the side of DRX, but all of a sudden it's him all on his lonesome. And as the push comes in, TS will get the final two, and ON SLA2ERS will have a fairly clean retake, only losing one as they claim the pistol round.
Yeah, beautiful stuff here from ON SLA2ERS. Great patient plays on the way in. They're not leaving anything to chance for the retake, and it's very successful.
Might just end up being a quick hit. Two playing out here at long. Bazzi whipping the first shot. Now it's going to be down to 5 HP. The stun's coming through as well as the paranoia. Meanwhile, TS has been eliminated. DRX with the force up is looking to just go ahead and turn around their fortunes completely.
You almost never see this from DRX. You almost never see the force buy.
Yeah, this is a very rare occurrence for them, but they're feeling it, and the quick hit really pays off.
And it catches, I mean, ON SLA2ERS completely off guard. I mean, already adaptations coming out from DRX. You know, pistol rounds have, once again, kind of been a struggle for them this year. And here right away, they're saying, okay, well, we're bad at pistols. We're pretty good at, you know, anti-eco rounds. So let's go for it. And it works a treat. You know, they catch Batsy out completely stuck on an island there. He's usually pretty good with the Marshal, but they hit him so fast and furious, there's not much he can do about it. And, you know, you do have Spectres in hand here looking for those exits. We did see, again, DRX push out of that A-Link spot last time. But this time around, nobody doing. And so you can just back out, hold the line here. King going to check window. I don't think nobody from DRX is pushing that direction, so it should be just kind of a safe goes for the wall bang.
Yeah, see if he can get the wall bang. I mean, found out time and time again when he does get his MVP awards.
Look at this. So you can see ON SLA2ERS really sensing a C hit. Heavy stack of utility there. But right now, it is towards A. And, you know, a few Spectres were able to be saved here. So Botsy grabs a Stinger. Nowhere close to the Blade Storm or anything like that, but just going to try to hold close at this angle, see if he can trick DRX a little bit. Maybe get, you know, a flash and a double push here set up with Goddead.
Oh, the flash, they go for the peek. RB having the tailwind away. Stacks gonna bodyguard. Doesn't find too much damage in reply. Now DRX gonna go ahead and shift over. It seems like this hefty setup of the Killjoy utility over at C is going to get its its time in the spotlight, I should say.
Absolutely. The defense was good enough there at long C that they're able to kind of force the issue here. So smokes and utility out. Stack's going to try to fault line in. RB gets caught by it.
Yeah, he's stunned up, but he still manages to come up with a kill. The spray gets the dink, and he's able to finish off King. Dart goes out. RB will falls in, but finding the eliminations. That's trying to hold things down from behind, and he's got both. Goddead and Bazzi eliminated. Now Simba is checking around the back. See what they decide to do here, as it's just he and TS left alive. TS with the Sheriff. No armor, is going to want to go down to the spike no matter what.
Yeah, we'll see. Zumba, he's capable of magic, but with no utility left, he's going to get shut down by Mako. Over to Buzz, going to finish off TS, and that's round for DRX there. Not a bad
casualty on the side of DRX, so Cash really starting to stack up for them. RB again, just going to get tucked away, and they do spot him. And Goddead, even with a Marshal, doesn't want to take that fight.
Yeah, just one rifle out there, the Phantom for RB. Everybody else still going to bank up. Oh, so much money in the hands of DRX for the next couple of rounds. So see how much value that ON SLA2ERS can find out of this, but any value they find isn't that great, no matter what. A Thrifty would be wonderful. Only GodDead with the Marshal, so kind of an interesting position. This is a very different look. I don't know if I've ever seen this from On SLA2ERS where GodDead under Hell is sitting with the Marshal. Usually it's Botsy either in short or in long A with that. Now, they get the info here. DRX doesn't like what they see, so they think, well, maybe C will be open a little bit more this time. Let's see if we can make it work.
Well, it absolutely is. Nobody occupying it, and Killjoy utility is off the side. Nanoswarm used into the back. As the spike plant will come through. 3-man wraparound now, getting ready to go past the attacker's spawn. TS just pushes in, making sure that there's no super deep lurks here from Mako, which wouldn't be uncharacteristic, so it's definitely a good spot to check. Updraft there from Bazzi as he jumps across. Buzz on the one angle, but are they prepared for Zest? One member already going to fall as the pickup comes in. But will find the kill, but Buzz can just go ahead and hold this down. He's got 3 kills in the round. RP will scoop up the other 2. And DRX will now have a 2-round stretch. Me! I'm going to Iceland, guys! For anybody who doesn't know, my last name is King.
Yes. All right, Batsy. Now, operator time. Just not able to see anybody there with the smokes covering.
He's going to get the collat! Oh! Bazzi, the patience pays off. Stacks an RP out of the fray. He pushes over to Sewer, and he has taken over the round. What a shutdown. 3 kills in the blink of an eye. Quick positioning from Bazzi. He is hungry. He says, King, I am going to get you that boarding pass.
He's really been pressing those bricks, and finally it pays off a lot for it. I mean, it paid off in the pistol, but here with the operator, the patience has been wonderful. Batsy has been unbelievable with the snipers this year. Both the Marshal and the operator is a big part of the success of not just himself, but also on SLA2ERS. Able to shut things down. Let's see what King has got dialed up here. He's a monster on B site.
It's creeping up. Oh, wants to throw the alarm bot. It'll be a 1-for-1. He does manage to stay alive. Actually, I think it does not get the vulnerability out. Mako, though, down to 45 HP, and they know exactly where he's at. This is going to prove to be rather difficult for him. Smokes are in. Gravity Well not going to connect. Does get a little bit of a vulnerability onto him as he's going to TP into the back of sight. On a 1v4, they're trying to spam him out of this position, but the shots aren't connecting yet. Updraft through on one side. He'll find a single kill, takes a shot from the flank. Gets rid of the operator. It's a nice 3K there from Mako. Doing some good economic damage to a squad that doesn't have that much cash to rub together. But it will be the round win going to On SLA2ERS, bringing it back to a separation of 1.
And that operator did manage to fall off the top of the generator. So it sounded...
You can see, even in the round loss, still going to be feeling very good about the way things transpired there.
Yep.
Absolutely the best case scenario outside of a miracle clutch.
Yeah, you're not disappointed at all as DRX. Now, Botsy over in C. You don't see this too often. He does like to get aggressive with the operator. Botsy he's very, especially when he has Blade Storm, he'll look for that early pick and then switch over to the knife, see what he can get done.
You can tell, though, they're prepared for this.
Yep.
That's why Stacks is hanging back. They're expecting that somebody's going to be forward. Maybe not necessarily inclined to think that it is Bazzi with the operator, but they know that someone's going to be heading over towards that side of the map.
You've got a pretty deep lurk here for Zumba. He's got a star right outside in lobby. He's kind of waiting here. Let's see what his little setup's going to be. Well, he has to throw the smoke because of the owl drone.
Okay, will get spotted. Now has to pull back away. RP not going to over-aggress and look for the punish. Flash out. TS rotates back around.
He's holding. They're waiting for contact.
There's the Rolling Thunder. That's going to hit 3 members here. Answering Rolling Thunder does come out from GodDead to try to slow them up. RP does get clip by, but Buzz finds 2 off screen. Wrapping around the side, GodDead just lurking on the inside of that smoke. Nanoswarm thrown down, not popped, does get cleared. No, it does not, rather. I thought the shots came through. Looks like it might have missed. Now you've got 3 members versus 5, and they cannot try to go for this retake. They cannot afford it, so everybody is going to pull back.
Yeah, it's a good job here by Buzz on the entry, finding 2 off of the counter Rolling Thunder, even from the side of On SLA2ERS. So didn't really get to see what happened with him, but the entry, again, it's coordination from the side of DRX. That is one thing they are well known for globally. It's just, utility and then go. Everybody's on the same page, on the same timing, and they're going to be able to come out of this all 5 alive potentially as everybody well inside of defender's spawn for On SLA2ERS. So shouldn't be any guns lost here for the side of DRX, and that's just you know, more economy, more ahead that On SLA2ERS has to try to collect. They've got a good opportunity for the Rolling Thunder, maybe catch a couple of the key pieces of On SLA2ERS there. And even though there was the counter Rolling Thunder, they're still able to get that done. All it takes is Buzz's double kill, and you're in. Now, nobody home here, just a bot, which has been pinged by DRX. So they're not, you know, they know something's up. A lot of times what you'll see here is King will put an alarm bot in that spot that DRX just pinged, and then GodDead will wait right around the corner with a flash and try to pop around and get a kill. So DRX is suspicious that there's some kind of utility there, since there hasn't been any presence from, say, Batsy or TS in long A. And they're going to start creeping past that Nano Swarm. There it goes.
Okay. RB will push out wide. Alarm bot just in front of him. Sees it, clears it. Tailwinds forward onto the site. Looking for the kills. The flash comes in. Perfect timing on the peak. RB finds the first elimination. Let's spam it out from short. Not going to find anything. TS will get two. RB and Stacks have now both fallen. Lockdown going to be popped. Going to flush them out of the site. And with TS dead, they're just going to have to wait this one out. As Bazzi and Zimba to try to retake, but with an operator and a judge, this is going to prove to be rather difficult.
This starts to get to be a kind of must-win retake here. Still have a couple stars for Zumba to use. Smoke up above, a one-way. Batsy still got the Blade Storm.
There it goes. Pop it. This might have to be a Bazzi go kill moment.
Yep.
He's going to push forward. Takes a good chunk of damage there from the Nano Swarm, and it's not going to work out. Push in. Zumba will find one. Wrapper on the side. The Buzz is prepared. Counter swings him. And DRX will now move. Coffers are full right now. You can see, I mean, Buzz is going to cap his. Oh my goodness, Bazzi. Domed down to 1 HP off that peak. What a shot.
Yikes. That's brutal.
Well, that is, that was not discussed during the timeout. This was not part of the plan.
I doubt it. You're absolutely right.
I don't think Perry and J-Man came out on the stage and said, yeah, just don't worry. You're going to get tagged down to 1 HP. And
yeah, but you've got
then we'll win the round.
No problem. Easy money. All right, well, let's...
He's still going to swing.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a Marshall. You go big or go home.
Okay, well, it's time to go back further onto the site. Drone. Come out. He's got to clear this. It doesn't check right. And TS, he tries to swing, but it's not going to happen. Buzz is more than prepared. Gets the kill, follows up for another. Now has a third. And with King and Zumba having to come over to the site, either to die at the hands of DRX or to the spike itself, we could have an ace.
I'm okay with that.
I'm sure Buzz is as well.
Buzz is looking really good on these entries through short A so far. That's the dual King from Heaven here. Just trying to spam through the box, see if he gets a little bit lucky, but, you know, King, not much value to be found there with the smoke. Tough drop down. Zumba trying to reach around with the Sheriff himself, not going to happen. And, I mean, no matter what here, King and Zumba want to die.
Oh, there's King gone. The ace dream is ruined for Buzz. I don't think he's going to be too broken up about it, though. Wants to try to get Stacks that next Rolling Thunder, which he's now just one away. As he wants this kill, and he's going to have it. Rolling Thunder now online for the follow-up round. As DRX close out a flaw.
And see if they can continue to get away with it. Ooh, early spam does get some damage onto Mako.
Yeah. They still change up. That punish for the early lurk. Obviously, Stacks over on the breach, not the sky. No way to top Mako back up. I mean, he's shown already that when he's knocked down to about 45 HP, he can still come up with multiple kills. So won't be sweating too much about it.
Batsy's pushed up pretty far already, so even if this B hit does work, you can see giving up space is on SLA2ERS. They want to see exactly what this is going to look like.
Oh, GodDead, not prepared for Buzz to be that far forward at the link. Gets taken down.
Oh, Zumba, oh.
King, no, doesn't finish the job. Finds Mako. Push into the garage. King's not able to get Stacks. Offers up a bit of damage. Chunks him down to 66 over here. And Simba will be taken off logs. Now the plant will come through. As RB lurks around the back of the site. And on SLA2ERS again. Suffering. Bazzi, the last one remaining, has the operator. Absolutely needs to hold on to it. You can see they've got a decent read on his position. I thought Stacks was going to set up for a flash, but actually doesn't have one. So never mind. And they will just look to pilot around this a bit as the move up comes through. Be prepared for it as well. Bazzi making them really work for this hunt.
Yeah, but I mean, for DRX, you can basically throw most of your teammates at this because you got so much money. So it's worth it to try to just continue to devastate. You can see that literally 0 credits for Bazzi. So you might as well give this a go. Absolutely no reason not to.
I mean, if you get the operator, it's huge, but is RB prepared for the close angle? Oh, well, he wasn't, but Bazzi wasn't prepared for it either. That's 3 kills for RB in the round. It's DRX will take it.
Is he really there?
You are there. Bazzi again with the Marshall.
Bazzi's been nuts with the Marshall so far this year, but today, no value really found out of it.
Yep. It's been a rough tiding so far for the team as a whole. Simba starting to creep up. Sheriff in hand, takes a shot. Zest just around the back of the box, puts a good amount of damage in, but Simba will find RB, and Goddad gets Zest. Decent value here on the eco. Trade 2, they lose 3. Not bad, but again, so much money stacked up here for DRX.
Too little, too late.
Unless you can close out the Thrifty, then DRX is still going to be sitting pretty.
Yeah, if they can hold down C, it's King, and he's been absolutely clutch for ON SLA2ERS. You know, like if you look at kind of the players between the two teams who you look for in these situations, you know, King on SLA2ERS and Buzz or Stacks on the side of DRX. Let's see what he's got. There is a Rolling Thunder available as well for Stacks. I wouldn't expect him to use it unless things get really spicy.
That's the thing, is they have that and they have the lockdowns.
Yeah.
Even if they do get picked apart, they have a lot they can use. That is the Rolling Thunder now out of the equation. And King! Oh my goodness! Such beautiful sheriffing, the Thrifty! It comes by the audience, gasping and all.
Love it.
I mean,
that feels so good, Achilleos.
King is an ID that he gave to himself, but he has absolutely earned it across his career.
No doubt. And now you have a lot of ults on the side of both teams. So it's going to be really interesting to see how they want to stagger these. You do still have the Rolling Thunder for Stacks. You have dueling lockdowns, but you do have TS's and Zest Hunter's Furies to counter those. So you've got kind of a tic-tac-toe game to play here with all of these ults. So I'm kind of curious to see how they want to, you know, try to do this. There isn't one way or another that I really feel, other than the Rolling Thunder. Maybe Goddad could find a couple kills. Kind of push the advantage there at long. Not really going to work, so they're going to throw a recon dart over, see what they can get out of it. That went way into A lobby, so they're not in there. They should be expecting a push here.
Well, here's the Rolling Thunder, but TS, they're not going to get clipped by this. They're too far forward, but they still are looking to flush them out, and it will work. TS and Goddad go down. They can't offer up much else to their team other than a smattering of damage on Buzz and Zest. Now Zimba is dead. And it seems like things are just going to come tumbling down after that monstrous Thrifty by King. Fortunately, when the rifles come back in hand, it is not going to be good enough.
And they have to save. Even though there's only 1 round left in the half after this,
yep.
You have to save. You don't have enough money. Maybe King can, you know, throw himself, but even then, there might not be enough money on the rest of his team that he has to buy for someone. So we'll see. There might be enough left that he can go for this, at least make an attempt here. Tries to around the corner. He's going to get one.
Okay. King gets Mako. Denies the flawless. Can he find anything else? The re-peek. Gonna come down, throws the alarm bot. And RB will take the rifle out of his hands. Comes around the back, and Bazzi, his attention is being split right now. He's gonna swing out though. Does find RB. Now he shifts back over towards the C site. Throws down the cloud burst, but Buzz gets on top of him. Ooh. And the operator is...
This has been the case in a lot of rounds. They've had good reads, not great execution. Early dart out on both sides. Bazzi does get spotted in long A, and there was one here up at the top of the ramp to find nothing for the side of ON SLA2ERS, and a very slow start. You know, I think DRX concerned that maybe somebody might try to push out because of the lack of economy, and they're waiting to see if that is going to be the case. And yeah, they are getting a little bit aggressive here. Owl Drone as well comes out very early.
Will just be shot down by Zest. Counter drone now coming in. TS is going to have to clear this. But he has already spotted him.
Oh, no.
Bazzi is trying to retreat. The shots flying through. He's going to send some daggers out into the smoke, but TS, he peels enough. They get the kill, and that's a spike drop now in lobby. Everybody else is shifting over towards C. DRX, they need to recover this.
Yeah, I think they just realized it. Stacks just turned around.
It's like, wait, I didn't have the spike? Oh my god, I didn't have the spike.
Well, let's see if they can bait some utility out over here. They're able to do so.
Okay.
Clear a little bit on the C.
There you go.
Yeah,
it's the TP play.
TP. Yep.
So Mako burns it, gets the spike, cancels, comes back over to the C site. Nicely done by him. good call from DRX when things were starting to look a little bit dire, but Stack's now just going to be lurking behind, watching to make sure that this angle is covered. But as we can see, everybody is now approaching from the defender spawn. Lockdown going to expire. Counter lockdown can be used by King. There's the Rolling Thunder. Gets the push, knocks the turret down to the floor. Will be cleared out. Nano swarms to delay some time. Aftershock used. Now the lockdown. It's going to gain some free space. Buzz spams through, finds Zimba. Now the Hunter's Fury comes across. TS is gone. Mako gets goddamn Baz. He falls, and it's all on King. He doesn't have the time. He'll get the single tap there onto Buzz. He's just trying to flush them out, trying to find some additional kills. There are none to be found. 9 to
himself. You know, RB asked for a while last year to switch roles. Now back on his comfort zone, and it's near flawless from them. Takes him roll to a spot here.
Oh man, such an aggressive push from Mako of all people, and he gets 2. Just charges up, has been spotted. He's trying to pull back. Simba will be good for 1, but RB shuts down the reinforcements there. Make sure they can't find anything else. Still taking some stray shots, but now TS and Bazzi find themselves in a 2v4 scenario. Spike will get picked up. See how they decide to play this out.
They gotta rotate. This is just...
They're gonna try to creep back in. Saying, come on, RB. Jiggle peek me one more time. But now RB's just holding the angles, trying to get the wall bang. Shots whizzing by his ears.
He saw a bit.
Whoop.
Oh god, that's risky. Oh.
That it is, and yeah, with that final little bit of chip damage being taken, he's got to pull back. Again, faking it, shifts over to long, where Bazzi is now advanced quite far forward. Swings out, finds Zest, the stun comes in. Stacks goes to the peak. Takes a chunk of damage. Waits with the aftershock, and looks like they may finally abandon the A site.
Yeah, you didn't hear any utility, so no footsteps either. So nothing to play with on that aftershock, and here comes finally, eventually, the re-rotate. But still, you know, Buzz has been very patient. The call came in for him to just wait. He can play off that turret. He's got a nano swarm on default.
Call can come in. He's just going to play. He's going to pull back, wait for the reinforcements to come through. Buys him time with the nano swarm and knock TS down to 20 HP. There's a lot of pressure now on Bazzi, who's the one just holding on to the classic.
It's great patience from Buzz. Great timing here.
For the stun. Bazzi showed himself a little tap in, and they might just be able to do this. Bazzi versus Buzz, and Bazzi guns him down. 3 kills, can upgrade to the Sheriff at the end of it.
Great shooting at the end from Batsy. That's going to get it done. Now, dart out early, gets taken down. Both darts get shot down. And so both teams kind of have some idea that something could be happening. Zest trying to jiggle peeks, see if he can bait anything out.
Oh, RB trying to swing out aggressively. Gets punished for it. Down to half as the drone leads the charge. Being escorted along by 2. God dead. Sprays down 3. Gets the finish onto Zest. Breaking open long A. Now they can go ahead, storm the site, and it's a long walk for Buzz. And he says, okay, let me at least grab the ult orb before they get the plant. We'll have that gain some extra charge. Let's see if he can do any additional damage here.
Well, Goddead actually went to check. He had the spike, went to check long A quick, and that gave just enough time to grab that ult orb there for Buzz. Plant comes down, TS. Ooh, takes a little bit of damage.
Drops down, 1 HP. No way. No way he gets away with this. The reinforcements are coming in. And headshot, Buzz finds 1. Can't get the finish onto the enemy, so but that's going to be a bit bittersweet. But
that's actually really good for Buzz. You can see he's got a smile on his face because he knows he got a lot of value out of that round.
Yeah.
Rifles now on the side of DRX. You do have Batsy, who did go for the Vandal. Takes a little bit of damage from that nano swarm.
Not dead. Just sending out the ult. Just storm the site. There's no one there to receive it. Can't get the plant down.
I mean, DRX is just so smart. They're so aware of their situation that they aren't even on the site for the Rolling Thunder. So they waited out, and they're going to go for the full 5-man retake.
Stun coming through. RB looking to push off the back of that, and he is going to profit from it. God, that will shut him down. But Bazzi spraying it away. Can't get the connection onto Buzz. Will be able to finish off the few remaining members. It's still costly, though, for the side of DRX, losing out on 3 of their rifles. But they'll get the defuse at the end of it all. They hand this off to Zest to try to get the Hunter's Fury up. And that's DRX getting their 10th round win.
It's
Buzz?
jeez. Mako's having a good map too, but
Yeah.
really, Buzz has just been absolutely just dialed in today. I mean, he's mechanically probably the best player in Korea.
RB seemingly sensing this. Updraft over the top, and oh, he's just gonna right-click headshot him.
That works.
Sure.
Now you're left with a shorty and no tailwind. So that's going to be a little bit tricky unless they can find. Was there a gun on the ground there? I assume.
Yeah, I should be able to pick one up. We'll just pull back away.
But I guess not.
Okay, Mako is going to be TPing to the side. Everybody now setting their sights on C. King and Buzz, a bit of a standoff over near mid, but Buzz will pull back over towards the site.
He's got a judge.
And he is. He's ready for the close angle. Swings out. Will find one, but that is it. I don't think he realized that Bazzi was quite going to be right on top of him. So they instantly traded out. That's the man advantage here for ON SLA2ERS. With even weaponry to boot. Get the spike planted. Now pull back for the post plant.
It doesn't look like DRX is even thinking about going for this. They're just looking for lurks. So save the guns, and keep the money intact, and play for the next round. This one just, they're able to rotate off of it. The early kill there by Batsy was absolutely just ridiculous. I mean, again, he's been absolutely phenomenal with those Blade Storms all year. Loves to do what I call the Soldom special there with his Blade Storms. Grab the shorty behind it. Try to follow up once the blades are done. If he still has a tailwind, he can smoke, dash into it. Shorty people in the chest, try to play the entry still with the shorty, and King there trying to kind of take one out of Zumba's book a little bit with the judge. Gets one.
Always sweet to see.
Yep, the families are here.
One of the first times that they've been able to do it since the pandemic started, so it's lovely to see the family and friends, being able to come out and show support.
Fast C hit. And so again, DRX playing for space. Not too surprising here. See what they can get done, but in connector, there's a lot of King's utility blocking that entrance off, so this lurk around the long A side has to work for DRX.
Checking out the spawn.
Ooh.
Spotted, but a bit of noise made. Zumba will take the opening shot. It's a nebulous set. TS is cut down, as is Zumba. B now just jiggling around the corner. Flashes start flying. He's going to scoop up a gun. Aftershock will delay. B just on the outside of that, pushes up. Goddead, even though he's stunned, manages to find one. Bazzi gets another. Takes out Buzz, but they will just be able to storm the site. Get in onto the spike, and the defuse will come through here for the side of DRX. It's a nice timeout. They focus up. They find Buzz is
feeling it.
That he is. That is a very scary prospect.
No doubt, and he's pushed up in garage with a nano swarm on the other side, expecting some kind of B hit with the alarm bot in there as well. And they're going to clear the site. Nobody home for DRX, playing retake again.
Quick hit on the B. Change up here, major one for the side of ON SLA2ERS, but the aggressive push out of A lobby finds King. Not that, trying to hold things out in window. We'll get one. Stacks finds Bazzi. Lockdown. Flush him out. God that tries to go in the push. Mako gonna fall Zumba around the back. Spectre in hand is gonna come up with two. Upgrades the weapon. Gets the start set up as Buzz. Lurks his way up into window, but he makes some noise and Zumba is not biting on this angle. He's trying to swing around. Stuns out. Dart comes through. Zumba will get Buzz in the end. Stacks now.
Oh God.
Trying to persevere. He's got no HP to speak of. Zumba pulls away from the flash. They will be able to finish him off. 4 kills for Zumba. A massive, important
DRX win, of course, so, looking good so far for DRX, but again, ON SLA2ERS starting to find their footing, starting to figure things out. Early dart there, but he's going to get spotted.
It's not impossible.
Yeah.
He's not going to get clipped there. RB taking some damage through the wall. TS forces him back to the site. As Buzz sits in garage with a Bucky.
Yeah, this is... when your opponent's on an eco, this is a great round to try to hit A. You've got a great advantage at these long angles. Maybe if there's a Marshall. There is, again, a Rolling Thunder here for God Dead, but maybe might save it. Zumba has the Cosmic Divide.
It's one for Stacks as well.
Yeah, so. Yeah. So I'm kind of curious to see how this one's going to play out. If we've seen them traded quite often, but maybe this time you know, if DRX finds like they have a good opportunity with these sheriffs, we've seen it before where they can absolutely take these Thrifties against ON SLA2ERS. If you can just get, you know, RB or Stacks or Buzz heated up, no doubt they can convert.
Push up, RB finds one. As the bullets crossfire in midair. 1-for-1 exchange, TS, the shot caller now out. Sit back and try to focus and pilot the team forward here in the rest of this round. Bazzi will find Stacks. With RB falling, the hopes of a Thrifty not really going to come to fruition. Mako faking the TP in. But King is just pushed up into the smoke, calling the bluff.
This is a very, very difficult retake. I mean, Buzz with a Bucky and a turret. Not a lot you can find out of this unless something really crazy happens. A flash to delay. Turret around the corner is placed. Crossfire is set up and going to convert successfully here for ON SLA2ERS. So, yeah, a very good round there for Lies on some of the aggression from ON SLA2ERS and try to cut them off at the choke point. So, kind of curious how this one's going to look. I mean, even just a B hit is what they're angling for right now here for ON SLA2ERS. That's definitely catching, I think, a lot of people off surprise. Shock Dart to clear the alarm bot.
Both nanoswarms have been placed over in the garage. One of them cleared out. Aftershock now going to force Bazzi back, and they'll think differently about this. Get rid of some utility. Drone now forward. Buzz clears it. Has the nanoswarm to make sure that they're not going to push in off the back of the drone. Playing that out wisely. Now just gets tucked away as the lockdown is going to be used. They know there's no Aftershock to try to clear it. Rolling Thunder comes crashing across. They try to answer back. Buzz, however, moves forward, finds two, looks to clear the lockdown, but he hasn't finished it off. TS gets the kill before he can make it happen. Mako now TPing out. What? He just TP'd.
He TP'd into it, but I think it was to try to keep himself safe. He's trying to use himself as bait.
Oh. He is going to get finished off there. His Bazzi comes up with two. Zest out of the smoke. Gets a kill. Pulp shot not going to connect. Zimba now looking to clutch this out. The spike easily recoverable around the corner. The drone still persisting, chasing, trying to find him. Cosmic Divide comes up. Zest is going to get the dart through the back. Zimba falls. He cannot clutch.
But the follow-up's good enough.
I mean, there's a slim chance. I'd be curious to ask him about this later. There's a slim chance because it was about a second and a half left. Maybe he thought that it would go off right after lockdown.
He timed it
Either
a little
way,
too early. Yeah.
It worked out great. Hunter's Fury gets a tag. Not going to find the kill, but getting Buzz knocked down to half HP is not necessarily a bad use of the ult.
No, you take those. There's...
I'd like to maybe see it saved for a post plant, but...
Well, I mean, that I prefer that to Achilleos, but I don't mind it if you think you can find the pick, and it was really close. So yeah. Mako up on top does have his ult as well. If he needs to find some kind of creative use for it, as we saw in the first half. TS going to bounce the recon dart in, and here we go.
Oh, okay. Mako, gun down. As they push up, Bazzi tries to charge out onto the side with the tailwind, does fall, but they manage to get Buzz in the end, displacing him, and that is all of DRX taken off the side. Push out from Stacks on the back of the flash. Will find one, but God dead. Shuts him down, goes back to his business of planting the spike. King, a long drawn-out spray battle there versus Zest. Will manage to get that kill. Now RB with the operator and not too much gas to speak of. Pushes up, gets one.
Wow.
Two more to go. Swaps at the weapons. Does he want to play for this? Well, even if he did, TS doesn't give him the option. Wraps around from B.
With relative ease, kind of hold on in the long run. It's a full C stack here again. They're going to double push it. This is not what DRX is expecting at all. I mean, granted, DRX is on the eco, so of course they're trying to hold angles. They're trying to push forward.
Downwind up, turret. Be cleared out. Swing through the trying to fish out some damage here onto Buzz. So far, he's been rather elusive with the shorty in hand. Now starts taking a bit of damage. He's looking for an opportunity to try to push out of this smoke, but they're just not gifting it to him. The call comes in. He tries to wrap around the back. Zimba will finish him off. The drone spotting quite a bit, I believe, before the flash connects. TS looks to hold the back line. Stun will come across. Zimba there to help bodyguard. He gets a third. Stacks will fall. This is massive here for the side of ON SLA2ERS because they needed this to be a cleaner round. Neither team's economy was in a good position.
Back from now, we do have the op for RB. I can hear the Korean commentators getting excited. I'm excited too. He has been, again, phenomenal with it. Looking to see if maybe you can get this early pick. Mako up on
and
flat.
Bazzi, they both have it. Mako wanting to swing out. Just can't go far enough without dropping down off the platform.
And this could catch DRX unexpected. They haven't used the op yet on their attacker side, so the money had been there potentially, but they didn't go for it. So now I'm just trying to see if they can catch them off guard, right? Mako was up on top of that box last time. He does shift his position, so far hasn't paid the price for it, and let's see if the discipline can be maintained here for DRX.
Simba's gotten himself tucked away. I don't know if they
are
aware of that. Mako, he thinks that it's clear. And you can see the expression on his face. He's like, I can't believe I fell for that. They waited so long. Pays off massively. It's ON SLA2ERS. Look to bring this into overtime. Darts forward into Garage. Just looking to clear it out. The turret will fall. Buzz stays safe for now. Lockdown at the ready. As the Hunter's Fury looks to delay the plant. TS going to be able to elude all of those shots. Keeps himself safe here. As it's 5 members strong for the side of ON SLA2ERS. Buzz thinking about when to pull the trigger on this ult.
The post plant should be so good. You've got the Rolling Thunder and Zumba's Cosmic Divide here. You should be able to really cut this off. This is so good.
Okay, swap out there on the operator for Bazzi. This King around the back. Gets the kill, and he's looking to just get rid of this thing. It's like, all right, everybody just play around it. I'm not going to offer up any more bullets. And DRX just retreat and save.
King even detains himself there.
Come get me.
Maybe it's punishment for not being able to get it, but I mean, he did a good job holding the angle on the lurk, and it's a great kind of setup of utility here by the side of ON SLA2ERS. They don't even have to invest their Rolling Thunder. The Cosmic Divide makes it so difficult on that retake, and then
for at least a little bit longer, but look at this. Heavy stack outside of beat. This is just end up being a fast hit. They're looking for the stun. Dart goes out. We'll spot a few. Mako. NTP across. He's going to get himself situated up on top of the box. Now stare down over towards short. Dart goes out. And Zumba. He's lurked up over on the right side. Zest might not be aware of this, and Zumba strikes.
It's a great little set play. They're faking like they're going to back off of it to set up Zumba. There's a Nano Swarm to delay. But now, looks like the full take is coming through. There is the Rolling Thunder trying to make the push, and they get Mako down.
Does not have one to reply with. They just have to try to retreat. The Gravity Well looking to slow them up inside of the Nebula, but they will manage to get back into the link successfully. 3 members alive now versus 5. DRX need to pull this off. Goddead gonna find Buzz. RB falls. It's all on Stacks and a 1v4 clutch to finish this out. Otherwise, we're going into overtime. He's been in this situation so many times in his career. He has won these situations in the past, but this one, the odds are so heavily stacked against him. Checks the opposite side. The flash comes in. Zumba will get the kill, and we are going into OT.
The overtime round.
Yep, we are in.
Okay.
Let's just jump into this. Okay. A little bit too long there on the old camera shots. TS tagged down low. That's about all we've missed. But I'm not sure why this happened. Zumba now tagged down to 10 HP. So already quite good start for DRX.
Yeah, I mean, it almost feels like this is going to come down to who loses their attacker side first. Both teams so good on it. You're going to flash the box, and there is King behind it.
Oh, RB tries to get himself situated up top, but King's like, well, I've been on your team while you've done this a million times. He's perfectly poised to strike him down, but as he tries to swing out wide, does fall. Zumba taken down as well. Only had 10 HP to work with, so not too much, but as Buzz pushes into the smoke, Goddead will go down. TS and Bazzi try to bring this back from the breach. Now a 2v2 with Sax low on health. It's absolutely winnable. Smoke comes down. He would love to get the spike planted. Stax says no. Gets rid of one. Now Bazzi with the operator. Needs to try to outplay them. He wants to recover the weapon. He's up over the top of the box, and the shot is not going to connect. He moves just a little too much. And Stax will get...
And it looks pretty like a B hit. But there's a ping here from DRX, like right on that box. So they're going to try to actually spam through that wall. They kind of sensed that maybe this was going to be happening.
A double stack on B. If this leads to Bazzi charging forward onto the site, it could be a huge shutdown, and Stax will just take his head off. He's lurking at the back.
That's not fair.
They were not ready for that at all. They say, okay, there's probably going to be maybe one person at B playing out in Link. They weren't ready for Stax whatsoever. Stax puts his foot down. He is ready to end this. OnSLAERS now need to fight back tooth and nail. Stack swings out. Will be good for one more before falling the God Dead. 3v4, the advantage still there for DRX, and TS is down to 15 HP. Trying to play into B, but RB is watching the flank angle. He needs to dome him here, but the barrel's been seen. And RB will get the kill. 2 members left fighting for their lives. GodDead and Zumba. If there was ever a time to clutch, it is right here, right now. GodDead's gonna get the orb, says, okay, if I can find one more kill, that's the Rolling Thunder. Maybe that's the difference maker for us to stay in this.
I mean, RB just having a great sense on that lurk. You know, TS has started to show them, and this time RB delays enough on his move over. You know, OnSLAERS, it really felt like they were going to try to commit to the C hit, and RB extremely patient, and that pays off big time. Now we're going to try to plant here on the B. It looks like it's going to be allowed by DRX. Oh, God.
GodDead, is he just going to send this and go rushing? Well, the answer is yes. It will push them back. They both double rush out. Looking into C. The stun's now going to expire. And as Mako swings, Zumba is not prepared. It is all on GodDead. And he is going to fall. RB guns him down. And despite their best efforts at running it back, the curse is not real. DRX will take map number 1 as the defuse comes through.
Everything we could have wanted out of map 1. Everything. I mean, just great attacker side from both teams. So many great plays, so many great counters. You know, both teams really throwing a ton of different looks at each other.